Good to hear. So you've obviously been around the league for a little while. Is there something that sets the specific roster apart from other teams you've been on and other rosters you've been on?
I think that we super fast. We got some athletes on this team, crazy athletes, from the 1 all the way to the 5. So I think that's gonna make us different this year for sure.
Next question's from Brandon Sudge from the AJC. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey, Courtney, if you could put the group of guards, I guess, with you and Kennedy and Ari and Odyssey, if you could describe you guys in one word, what would it be?
Fast. That was basic, but yeah.
Following up on that though, like, how exciting is it to come in every day knowing that you get to work with them?
I mean, it's cool. It ain't nothing that I like wake up and I'm like, yo, I'm super excited to go see these girls. Nah, but it's dope. I mean, they some cool teammates, you feel me?
Next question's from Chantel Jennings from The Athletic. Go ahead, Chantel.
Courtney, you've always had a great mid-range game, obviously, but last year, more than 3/4 of your shot attempts were from the mid-range, which was the highest percentage of your career, and you also shot the highest percentage of your career from the mid-range last year. I'm just curious, was that something that defenses were, giving you last year that you were able to do that, or did you come into last season with a different focus or work on something in order to allow you to do that last year?
Talking about in the bubble? What are you talking about? Are you talking about in the bubble? Hello? Hello? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we'll go. Next question is from Kenya Hurd from Made for the W. Go ahead, Kenny.
I didn't answer her question. She went away or something?
Hey, Courtney, it's Kenya from Made for the W. We're heading into the 25th season of the WNBA. You got good new uniforms, new swag. What sneakers you gonna be rocking on game day coming up?
Man, I don't even really get into sneakers like that. I'm one of them players that once I break a shoe in, I kind of just stick with that same shoe the whole season. So I've been rocking with these Kyries. I think they're Kyries. So I'll probably just stick them out. But I also had a pair of shoes that I broke in overseas that was like some Kobe's. So I might rock with them too. I ain't no telling, but I'm one of them players. I don't really get into like changing my shoes like every game like some players do. I just rock with like one shoe. I'm more comfort versus fashion.
Spencer Nussbaum, we'll go back to you. Go ahead.
I think it's pretty obvious at this point that you're probably the best trash talker on the team. But do you know who's maybe the second best? And just in general, what are your thoughts about the team culture so far?
Second best, man, them girls don't know how to talk trash for real. I'm teaching. I'm trying to teach them how to get their trash game talk up. So they just gotta keep learning from me, man. We gonna get them.
Questions from Raphael Haynes from the 3-point conversion. Go ahead, Raphael.
Miss Courtney, what's going on? How you doing?
What's happening? I'm all right.
Good. Wanted to ask you, first of all, since it's the 25th year, who is that one person in the WNBA that you were, I guess you looked up to that inspired you to play basketball? And then also, can you tell me about the first time not first time, but the time you had your welcome to the WNBA moment, whether it was a rookie or whenever?
So it wasn't really no player that really like inspired me to hoop. I feel like I was from like a little small town where it's kind of just what I rock with, like neighborhood kids outside. So that's just kind of what we did. But my favorite player is Cappie Pondexter though. I like the way she carries herself. I like her swag. I like the way she hoop. So that was my favorite player growing up for sure. And what was that last question? Oh, my welcome to the league. Yeah, so my welcome to the league moment was it was my rookie season and I had to guard Allie Quigley and I couldn't believe that she was killing me the way she was. So that humbled me for sure.
Last question, we'll go back to Brandon Sudge. Go ahead, Brandon.
Courtney, can you speak on the expectations that you have for this team as a whole this season? I mean, I know that you guys have handled a lot already with the coaching change, but you guys feel like y'all can make a playoff run this year?
My expectation any year is to win a championship. So that's kind of how I'm coming. You know, I ain't gonna never sit up in front of nobody and say that I want anything less than that. So that's my goal.